It looks like someone dropped their sock. Oh, it's a little crusty. I'm not touching that thing again. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to yet another adventure. Today we're staying in supposedly the worst hotel in Las Vegas. That giant clown behind me, yes, this is Circus Circus. And I don't know why it is that apparently I always seem to be staying in circus-themed hotels, but that's apparently just how things are. And let's dive on in. And so real quick, so Circus Circus was built in 1968. And so it's actually one of the oldest hotels in Las Vegas. And it's developed a pretty bad reputation. There's numerous reviews online showing photos of just dirty, dirty rooms, things falling apart. There's pictures of cockroaches. I mean, this place looks pretty bad. But today, we're gonna find out just how bad it is. So walking through the main entrance, you're instantly hit with the smell of cigarette smoke all the way until you reach the lobby entrance. It is strong. All right, so before we go up to the room, I wanted to take a stop right here. And as you guys can see, the check-in line really isn't that bad right now. Maybe it's because I'm here during the holidays, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it gets worse at night. Maybe it's because this hotel has the reputation of being the worst in Las Vegas. But check-in right now, at least, isn't too bad. But one of my first impressions was the carpets. I mean, they're not terrible necessarily, but there's stains. There's, as you can see, they could stand to be cleaned. The walls are pretty scratched up. I'll show you guys over here. So these are just the initial first impressions of the lobby again. But overall, I mean, not the worst thing in the world. And on that note, let's go check out more of the hotel. You can see the panels and everything, just lots of dirt all around the paneling and everything in the elevators, a few stains. So even the elevators have graffiti all over the walls, as you can see. I wouldn't say they're in the best shape. Look at this, it looks kind of like rusty. I don't know what exactly that is. Definitely seen cleaner elevators. Oh wow, it looks like someone dropped their sock. Oh, it's a little crusty. I'm not touching that thing again. All right, let's see how the room looks. All right, so first impressions, that actually doesn't look that bad. I was expecting a lot worse, but let's examine the room and let's see what we find. All right, so let's check out the bed. You know what? It's actually pretty comfortable. I'm surprised. All right. And of course, we got to check what's underneath. And so let's do it layer by layer. And so, okay, I mean, this doesn't look too bad, honestly. It looks pretty clean, right? Yep. Okay, so there is one hair right over here. So I don't know if you can see it, but right there. All right, let's move all these. Got a few more too, Jesus. Let's take out everything and let's, oh, damn. All right, so this one's a little dirty. Sorry, I don't want to touch that. But yeah, no, so this is, I don't know what someone spilled, but yeah, definitely not the cleanest. That's disgusting. Sometimes you get mystery stains in here. I do not want to know what that is. One point in the other direction for the worst hotel in Vegas. And look at this, we got cigarette holes right here. The ironic thing is that this is the non-smoking room. So again, more scratches. This thing's really scratched up. So the lampshade is kind of just doing its own thing over here. Not very stable. So here's a stain on this one, which is weird. I mean, it looks kind of like water, but when you touch it, it's kind of crusty and it's just kind of like, it's kind of hard. There's like all sorts of kind of like handprints. You can kind of see all these smudge marks, and especially look right here. This is all just kind of like, I don't even want to know what that is. I don't want to touch it, honestly. But yeah, let's move on. All right, let's check out the windows now. These windows are actually like pretty dirty. Oh, looks like we got some like kind of peeling going on over here, if you can see it. Oh wow, looking up here. Looks a little dirty, a little beat up. Yeah, no, these windows could definitely stand to be cleaned, and I wouldn't say this is much of a view either. Looking over this way, it's definitely not the most beautiful thing. You have this nice red dome kind of just in your face. Not the most beautiful thing to wake up to. I mean, even these are kind of dirty. I mean, you have stains right here. Obviously not the worst thing in the world. I don't think you're gonna be looking at the inside of a curtain. Oh man, this thing's pretty dirty too. Up here, all that. Oh, I didn't even see this over here. Look at this. So this is actually, so it looks like the screws are kind of loose. Like, you can see it's just kind of like, oh, Jesus Christ. This thing is falling apart. This place is falling apart. Oh my God. All right, well, I don't think that's supposed to be like that, but let me see if I can like put it back to the wall. Okay, maybe. Oh. On its face, I mean, it looks nice. On first impression, I was like, hey, why is this one of the worst hotels? But like, looking a little deeper, it's kind of falling apart a little bit. I mean, let's be real, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, the furniture here is very, I mean, look at that. You have these this is really old furniture. I mean, this thing looks like it's been around since the 60s. Yeah, these things are all scratched up over here. And oh wow, look at this. Looks like a chunk is out of this thing. And it's even missing a drawer. You have all these drawers over here, and I don't know if someone took these. I mean, maybe they ran off with them. I don't know why they would need a drawer, but they're gone. The doors are a little scratched up. Also, you have these weird smudge marks. I don't know, maybe they had greasy fingers or something and touched it, but that definitely didn't get cleaned up. These aren't in too bad a shape, the actual doorknobs. Mirror isn't bad, mirror's actually clean. You have some rust going on over here on the brackets. Right here. Those are super old. You have random stains here in the bathroom. We have a oh man, this hairdryer is filthy. Look at that thing. Oh, it has like a little hair on it too. Oh wow, looks like this floorboard's falling off a little bit. You can see the wallpaper's kind of peeling off just like by the window. I mean, overall, the things that really matter, I would say, the sink, all that, mirror seems clean. I mean, you have little scratches around this area, nothing too bad. I would say the paneling here is very, very dated. In the bathroom, you have a little bit of oxidization going on. I don't know if y'all can see that. You also have a little bit down here. I mean, other than those small things, I wouldn't say the bathroom is that bad. I mean, the biggest thing, at least the toilet was clean. So I will say one of the nice things about this place is that it actually has a really modern TV. And another thing is there are a ton of reviews online that says this place is haunted. I don't know about all that, but this place is massive. So apparently there's over 3,700 rooms here. This is really close quarters. I mean, look at this. I'm not that big of a guy, but I mean, I can touch the ceiling. It's super low. Wow, this is ridiculous. And speaking about how narrow this is, I feel like if you walk out of the door, it's like you're almost at your neighbor's front door. Imagine that. Oh, hey, good morning, morning. Little coffee and everything. So another downside is unfortunately the escalator doesn't work, so you're forced to kind of walk up the stairs. I'm sure it's just the time we came, but yeah, another unfortunate part. All right, so now the time has come for my final thoughts. So in all honesty, I thought the hotel was gonna be a lot worse. The pros were, I mean, the room was nice. I mean, minus some of the defects, minus the stains and whatnot. I mean, the inside of the hotel is cool. You have a full-on casino, you have an arcade. I mean, this place even has a wedding chapel, and so you can come here, clown around, and get married. Another pro is that there are a lot of places here to eat. Another cool thing is they have a full-on theme park here. So there's a bunch of rides, perfect for families, perfect for, or if you just want to hang out with your significant other. All right, so all in all, for spending only around 75 bucks, this actually wasn't that bad. I mean, after reading the reviews, I thought that maybe there would be cockroaches everywhere, maybe there'd be slime on the walls. I mean, who knows? But in all honesty, I mean, it was dirty, yes. You know, were there defects? Yes, but definitely was not the worst place that I've ever stayed. When talking about value for your buck, I mean, this was actually pretty good. Especially, you know, I'm sure there's worse hotels once you get outside of the strip, especially the motels. Those might be truly the worst of the worst. But as far as this goes, I would say definitely worth it if you want to come out here and visit Vegas, as we've seen. Yeah, you're gonna have to put up with a few things, but again, really wasn't that bad. All right, y'all, that is our adventure for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you were entertained. If you want to see me go anywhere else, please let me know down in the comments. And like always, a new adventure is coming soon. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.